right. Okay. Welcome to my MedGist program. This is the part 2 or the second series of how to choose or determine the sex of your baby. All right. Last time we talked about the Shitel's method and how to solve the problem and how to determine the sex of your baby. But we didn't finish it because I never wanted the video to be too long. So now I'm going to be precise and fast so that I wouldn't prolong the video. Now listen very well. Now we are going to talk about the Shitel's method. This is one of the proven methods of selecting the sex of your child. Last time we talked about the chromosomes found in a man and a woman. We say the woman has the XX and then the male has XY. And so we say when the XY of a man goes into a female and then the Y sperm cell fertilizes the X or crossbreeds the X of a woman, they will produce XY, which is a male child. And when the X in that of a man crossbreeds with that of the female, it will give you a female child. But now the Shitel's method has proven that you can determine the sex of your child. And then how is it being done? Knowing that the XY sperm cells of a man, this Y part of it is very fragile. As we said last time, the Y part of the sperm is very fragile. So but this is what happens. The Y is very fragile, but it moves very fast. So they can move very fast in the track of a woman, but they are not strong. They die off easily. And that's why we say that Shitel's method entails 3 types or depends on 3 methods, which is 1, the timing of the intercourse, 2, the vaginal pH, and 3, the sex position. This is what I mean. The Shitel's method is going to depend on these 3 things: the timing of the intercourse, the vaginal pH, and the sex position. I'm going to explain. Now, for you to be able to determine the sex of your child, you must act or you must actively participate in these 3 sets or methods of the Shitel. Mind you, that Shitel's method was being, is a research being made by Dr. Landrum. Landrum Shitel, that's where the name comes from. That's where they coined out the name. Dr. Landrum Shitel. He made the research and then dedicated this research to the daughter, but that's not what we're talking about. And then remember that we said there are 2 methods, the Shitel's method and the Erickson method. The Erickson method is essentially used in IVF or is used in IVF or this insemination, where you extract sperm from a man and then you put it back. But that is just for the IVF. Those ones are for in vitro fertilization. We're talking of the practical ones, and that involves this Shitel method. Now, having been said that it's going to involve 3 methods, which is 1, the timing of the intercourse. So let's start with the timing of the intercourse. If you want to have a baby boy, knowing or having the baby and the basics that the XY chromosomes, the chromosome Y is very fragile but fast. That means it can move fast but dies off easily. And that is where the vaginal pH also comes in. The acidity of the vagina, or how acidic or how less acidic the vagina is, will also affect this method. Timing of the intercourse. How do you time the intercourse? It has been proven, or it has been said, that in the early hours of your ovulation day, between 5 a.m. to 7 a.m.,